Welcome back to The Naked Connection. This is the show for driven men to reach sexual mastery and build deep connections. It's your girl, Kirsten, and today we are diving into something very special. It's New Year's Eve. And look, while everyone else is out there popping champagne, they're watching that ball drop, we are here plotting and mapping out your sexual and relationship success for 2025. But before we do that, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss a single episode. You and that special someone will thank you. Now, most people fail their New Year's resolutions within 30 days. Come February 1st, people have forgotten what they even thought they were working on. And I know that you are not one of those people who sets something and forgets it, because you have discipline, you have stamina, and you are going all the way. Now, if that isn't resonating, if you're like, no, I don't think so, Kirsten, that's not me, welcome to the show. And if you stick around, it will be, okay? Because that's just who we are here. Now, let's set that focal point for your year in sex and connections. This is going to be your true north, your guiding light. It's going to be that target on that dartboard. Okay, you get the picture. We're here for it. Let's get some. I want to start with the amazing single men that are out there. If you're single, this is the focal point that I am presenting to you for 2025. This is to focus on building your social ecosystem. Because look, dating apps give you easy access to a lot of women potentially, but they're just one tool. And I know so many people, so many men out there experience extreme rejection, experience exhaustion from the dating apps. You're swiping on all of these women, hoping that maybe some kind of decent connection will come from it. I believe the stats show that it takes a man 300 swipes. It takes you 300 swipes to get a single coffee date. Those are some crazy odds. Okay, so that is just one single way for you to meet a woman, for you to make a connection, for you to have an intimate experience. In 2025, I am inviting you to expand your social circle. Join that boxing gym, take that cooking class, hit up those business networking events. And here's the thing. The goal, the focus of this isn't to do these things to meet a woman, to meet a partner. It's to create a life where meeting them happens naturally. Okay? No more wondering if you're going to meet that next woman while you're sitting on the toilet, swiping away. Okay? I see you out there. Instead, focus on creating a life where connections come to you, where women are around you and are easy for you to engage with if you so choose. If you're attracted to them, if you're interested, they are there. And you're meeting women in places doing things that you innately want to be doing. My question for you is, how many times have you connected with someone on a dating app and then you meet and maybe you think you might have some things in common, but when it comes down to it, your lives couldn't be any different? Looking at that focal point, this is really about becoming more present than being present on a screen. I don't like to think about habits like doing less. I like to think of them about making discipline change by adding. So an example that I'll give is that a couple of years ago, I did 75 hard, which is where for 75 days, you work out twice a day. You have to do one of the workouts outside. You drink a gallon of water. You read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. You follow a specific diet and you refrain from drugs and alcohol. 75 days. Interestingly, what happens is I was so focused on making sure that I was doing everything, that I was getting the workouts in, that I was reading the books, that I was drinking the water. I didn't have any time to focus on trying not to drink alcohol or trying not to eat sweets or trying not to binge watch a TV show, because I had all of these other things to do, which just naturally took over. So I think what that experience really taught me is that creating discipline and changing habits comes a lot easier when you're focused instead of on doing less, on doing more of something else. When it comes to thinking about swiping less or relying on dating apps less, we actually really want to, instead of thinking that way, we want to think, how can I add more experiences into my life? How can I be more present in the world? So that looks like when I go out into the world, I'm going to force myself to walk around without any barriers to connection. So that means taking out your AirPods, removing those barriers and thinking, okay, I'm going to be fully available when I'm walking into the grocery store. I'm going to be fully available when I'm at the gym. I'm going to be fully available when I'm having this cup of coffee before I go into work. Okay. You can think about it this way too, of making it kind of like a game where you say to yourself, I have to engage with 5 people every single day. And when you're out into the world and you're getting the gas, when you're going to the grocery store, when you're walking into the office, how many people can I have a micro engagement with? Because these small little interactions build and build. You never know truly who you are going to meet. So turning it into a game of how can I engage with as many people as possible? How can I make myself more present when I am out into the real world, expanding my social circle? So that is my focus for you. And you are not going to be alone, because in the year to come, we are going to focus on episodes here on the show really all about building genuine connection. We're going to go over tools to easily and effectively ask women out in the wild and working on building connections that really start from someone being a stranger to maybe someone that you're having sex with. Okay. Now for my guys that are already in relationship, let's talk about leveling that up in 2025. I was recently at a wedding and the groom shared a vow that I absolutely love. He said, I promise to never know you. And that is such a gift. My focus for you men that are in relationships, the invitation is to focus on never knowing her. We get into relationships and assume that we know our partner. And of course, in many ways you do. And there are elements of her that are constantly evolving. And the same goes for you. If you thought for a moment about who you are now versus who you were when you first met, that likely is not the same person. Focus on exploring your partner as though you are new again. Shifting from seeing her as someone that you understand through and through, instead, focus on her as a woman that you are really curious about. Maybe even asking her some of those first date questions again, approaching conversations without assuming that you know what she is going to say, getting extra curious about what she is sharing with you over dinner as though this is the first time you've heard about the work that she's done. And do the same for you. Share the pieces of you that are new in your life. Share from a place of, what if she didn't know that I was doing this? Or what if she didn't know that I've actually been thinking about becoming a vegan? I don't know, whatever is coming up for you, thinking about the parts of you that are shifting and changing and sharing those with her. I think that taking on this mindset and making this be the lens through which you view your relationship can really breathe newness into your connection. Chances are she'll surprise you and you will likely surprise her. I think it also creates opportunities for you together to explore more. That is my focus for you men that are in relationships. And the third and final focus for 2025 is all about sex. Oh yes. In 2025, the focus that I'm offering to you is to really get intentional about expanding what sex is to you. So physical intimacy isn't just about the act. It's also about creating an environment that is filled with trust, that is filled with exploration, that is filled with play. Really make 2025 the year that you focus on having more open conversations about your desires. Whether you're in a long-term relationship, a marriage, or a first-time lover, stepping into having those conversations about what it is that you really want. Trying new approaches to foreplay, focusing on mutual pleasure, exploring a fantasy or a fetish or some kind of role play or any element of sex that you are curious about. Let's bring that into this new year. Asking yourself, what aspects of your sexual life do you want to light a flame under? Remember, great lovers are made through communication, through attention, and really through genuine care for their partner's satisfaction. That goes both ways. Gentlemen, that goes for you, and it also goes with the women that you're with. And in the year to come, we are going to have so many episodes dedicated to specific pieces of sexual exploration, from fetishes to tantric practices and more. I literally cannot wait to share what is to come on the show this year. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Remember, men, that whether you are single or committed, these are not simply goals for your women or your sexual performance. They're really investments in you becoming a better man, in becoming a better version of who you already are. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a moment and pick just one focus and commit to it. We're not half-ass committing to this. We are 100% fully and completely committing to this. Whether it was one of the three that I just shared or something else that you know you want to focus on bringing in to this year, make that your focus right now. Commit it to yourself. I want to share a special thank you. You know, this year has been truly incredible for the show. We have hit the top 40 in sexuality in the US charts for many weeks. We've had tens of thousands of downloads, and it really isn't lost on me the incredible connection that we have. You know, every comment and email and DM and note that I have received from you is just so special and important. And so much of the reason why I am doing this is because the world needs more powerful, dedicated, strong, caring men like you. And the world needs to experience you, see you, hear you, love you, and appreciate you. And I really hold that for you. And I hope that you feel that and experience that here. If there is anything as we head into the new year that you know you want to explore, to talk about, maybe a fantasy or a question or a desire or a struggle is coming up for you that you want to focus on, make sure that you submit your questions to me. I swear I read them, I answer them, whether I respond to them on the show or not. So please submit that. You can do it at thenakedconnection.com/question. Make sure that you do that. And my guys, Happy New Year. 2025 is going to be freaking epic. I cannot wait. So if this show or this episode has been helpful, please make sure to like, to subscribe, to share it with a friend. And wow, I will see you next year. And until then, let's get some. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Naked Connection. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another episode. Trust me on this, your sex life and that special someone in your life will thank you for it. And if you really love the show, please take a moment and leave a 5-star review or a written review and let me know what you think. It would mean so much to me and this show. Until next time, happy connecting.